Hey everybody, my name is Tamara. Thank you for checking out my channel. So today we're going to be focusing on complexion. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you how I apply my foundation as well as highlight and contour. So as you can see, I had already did my eyebrows and my eyes. You can see, trying to see if you could try to come a little closer. You probably can't tell because of the light, but I actually have dark circles underneath here. I know that a lot of people have them, but I actually have a dark overcast that follows the whole diameter of my eyes. So since I had already did my eye makeup, I had applied the LA Girl Pro Concealer, the orange one to hide, to cover up dark circles. So I'm just going to go ahead, as you also probably could tell, I have this discoloration throughout my skin, period. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that and mix it with my foundation. My foundation is actually by Black Opal. It's the Nutmeg color, and I really like it. It's liquid foundation. So what I did was I just put a little bit of the LA Girl Pro Concealer on my hand, and then I'm going to take my Black Opal foundation and put a little bit of that on my hand and just mix it together before I apply it throughout my makeup. Oh, I forgot one very important thing. Before we do any of that, let me just go ahead, since I already have it on here, and mix it together. So you can see it right here. Before we do any of that, it's very important that we moisturize. So I actually waited until I started filming to moisturize, but this is a very important step. Also, if you're going to do your lips, which I hope you do, moisturize your lips as well. Put some lip balm or a lip moisturizer on your lips. We had already mixed the LA Pro Concealer with the foundation, so just gonna put that sparingly. I'm gonna take a brush from Real Techniques and just sort of apply it. Now this is a little bit too orange for me, so I'm going to just put a little bit more of the Black Opal foundation and kind of dot it around. Yeah, way too orange. Put a little bit too much orange. We're done with that, we're going to get to our highlight and contour. I always like to highlight first. If you like to contour first, it really doesn't matter what step you do it in. Like, it doesn't matter which one you want to make first. It's all about blending when it comes down to it at the end of the day. I'm actually going to use the Cover FX contour kit. This is the Ndeep, and I think they have an N light as well, but get the one that is more closer to your skin tone, and be honest with yourself, because I've seen some people out there looking crazy, like crazy. You don't want to do that. So what I'm doing is, as you can see, it comes with 4 shades. So it comes with a really light shade, try to put it closer, kind of like a glowy goldish shade, and then it comes with a browner shade, like around milk chocolate, and then it comes with the darker shade. And that's actually, as you can see, because I already played with it a little bit, once the moment you touch it, it gets darker. So I'm actually going with this very light shade right now, because as I told you guys just now, I'm doing the highlighting first, and this is where I apply my highlight. So, and I'm also taking a concealer brush from Real Techniques as well. So I like to go under my eyes And I just like to move it up. Like I get all up underneath this eye. I play no games. We're just going to go down the bridge of our nose. I actually like to just do kind of like, I call it a fork. As you can see, I'm just doing like literally three strokes. So we're going to we put that there. Put a little bit of Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to also do my chin. Okay. So we're going to let this sit here for a few minutes because what we're going to do next is the contouring. I want to show you guys how to do that. So what I personally used, I know a lot of people might have said, oh, use this one. I actually used the darker one because it buffs out really well. I really like Cover FX cream contour kit. So we're just going to put that down here. Don't do this. Just what you could do before you even start this process, I probably should have said that to begin with. Take your pinky finger and go underneath like the apple of your cheek. And that's where your natural contour should be. You might actually already have that natural contour there if your face is a little bit more defined or chiseled, shall I say. But you know, that's where it should go. You notice I didn't dip into this again. I'm just kind of spreading this out. And then what I like to do, I'm trying to push this bonnet like it's at my hairline. But I like to actually take this and just go around like this. Again, as I told you before, I have the, what did somebody tell me? I have the real estate. They called my forehead real estate. I thought that was really, really funny. I used to always contour the side of my nose, but I actually want to try to not do it this time just to see how it comes out. Okay, so I'm going to skip my nose. However, I am going to get underneath my cheek and underneath my jawline, I'm sorry. And I actually am going a little light because I don't want it to be too defined. But if you want to give yourself that, you know, oval shape or like that well chiseled look, you could go a little deeper as well because as we said, the key really is blending. And then I go underneath my cheek a little bit, so very lightly. Take the brush that I apply foundation on and sort of when it comes to the contour around my forehead, just kind of buff that out, but without really touching the highlight. We'll blend that out when it's time. I just don't like to have my contour on my forehead sit for too long without me buffing it out because I always just get worried like later on I'm like, oh my God. You ever did a contour, even put on foundation and then took a photo later and you're like, oh, I thought that I blended that better and I didn't. Or you're like, damn, I didn't even see that dark ass line across my face. Don't nobody got time for that, so I just like to do that. pretty much it. I would highly recommend you take a setting spray. I need to get the one by Makeup Forever, but the one I have right now is by LA Girl. Oh, I'll show you the final. We're just focusing on complexion today. So take a setting spray and spray your face after you put on your lip, if you want to put on a lip, and you finish everything else that you wanted to do with your makeup application, and that's pretty much it. So again, I'd like to thank you for looking at my video. If you have any comments, please drop me one below. Any suggestions, please drop me one below. Also know, as I stated in the very beginning of my video, I do hair tutorials as well, so I'm actually going to get ready to finish filming that as well. But again, thank you so much. Stay beautiful. Remember, your smile is the most beautiful thing that you can own. And until next time, see you later.